What is up, you guys? It's Eclipsing. Welcome back to my channel. I realize I have a lot of speed paint material kind of on my computer, so I thought, I'm just gonna throw something together and then do a little voiceover and push it out to y'all, Lately I've been doing a lot of Miku pictures. As we all know, Miku is my waifu, and I've been playing a lot of Project Diva, which is a rhythm game that has VOCALOID characters and songs in it. And I've been slowly making my way, improving my scores, getting to those extreme level songs. But anyways, that's not really important. No one wants to hear about that. I just kind of want to do a little random talking session, I've mentioned a lot of times that I have weird dreams, and sometimes I'm aware of my dreams and everything. So I just remembered maybe like a year or two ago I had this dream about my best friend. So sometimes I know I'm dreaming when I am indeed dreaming, and usually that just ends up with me doing dumb things just because I can, or I try to wake up or something. And it happens every so often, and usually it just involves me throwing stuff around in my dream, doing, trying to fly, pulling hijinks, etc. So for example, one time I was in like an indoor office setting, and then I realized I was dreaming, and I was like, yo, I'm dreaming. You know what I can do when I'm dreaming? Pretty much everything. So I just started throwing everything around, flipping tables, causing destruction, because even real life or something, even when you have pent up frustrations and anger and stuff, I'm not gonna do that in real life. One, I don't want to break anything, I don't want to damage stuff, and two, I have to clean it up afterwards, and I'll just feel a lot of regret, and that's just not how I express my anger. I don't do it physically. But in my dream, there's no consequences. You can try everything you've always wanted to do in your dream if you have the ability to control it and realize that it is a dream. Another instance was when I was dreaming that I was driving this boat on the waters, and it was shaped kind of like a rubber ducky. And then I realized it was a dream, and I was like, yo, it's a dream. So I started making my rubber ducky boat fly into the sky, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of stupid things I do in my dream. But anyways, getting a little off topic. So one time, there was one part of a dream where I finally attend a morning class that I kept missing in previous dreams because I wake up too late, or I'm too unfamiliar with the school layout for me to get there in time, which, by the way, I have a lot of stress dreams related to school. I think school just kind of emotionally scarred me for life. I have a lot of stress dreams. That's just one type of it. But anyways, in the dream, I finally make it to class, and I slide in the room. I find my seat next to my best friend, and we're all surrounded by our other close friends. And I find out this class that I've been missing is actually taught by a really chill teacher, and it's a fun class, and I like it. Anyways, this best friend that I'm talking about and I'm talking with in my dream, this person isn't anyone I know in real life. He's some sort of figment of my imagination that I made up in my dream, which sounds kind of sad, but ignoring that, he's got so much personality, and for some reason my brain made up some sort of long history of us together being friends, and we're all just joking and having fun in class with everyone else and talking about what we're gonna do after class and everything. I'm just really enjoying things, how when you are really in a fun, cool moment with your friends or family, you're like, dang, this really be a moment, right? This is so good. Sometimes I'll be hanging out with friends, and it's all chill and we're doing fun stuff. Sometimes we do crazy things, but then I'll be I step back and I'm like, yo, I love you all. This is cool. This is a cool experience. Human interaction. Whoa. So that's the kind of vibe that was going on in my dream. Really good vibes. Really enjoying things. And in terms of what he was like, you know, he's got kind of like strawberry blonde-ish hair. He has glasses. Again, I don't know anyone like this in real life. He had like a hair length that's just at the point where someone would kind of consider getting a haircut to tidy up. It was still like good. It curls a little bit naturally at the ends of the hair. He had a really goofy smile, and I think he was wearing a striped shirt, although I don't remember that very clearly, also because this was like at least a year ago. So we're having a good time, and suddenly I realize, oh no, I'm dreaming. Like, I suddenly realize this is a dream. And I feel this pang of sadness because I know that once I wake up, he'll be gone, and all this is actually nothing. Like, this is just my brain trolling itself in the middle of the night for no reason, just to make myself sad later, I guess. And so knowing myself, and when it comes to dreams, because now I'm like aware it's a dream, and I got a little bit of, you know, my brain can kind of work and kind of rationalize things. Knowing myself, some actions that I do in dreams can actually trigger me to actually wake up. If I know that I'm dreaming, sometimes I can continue and I can control the dream, like I mentioned earlier in this video, but other times I can't control it and I just end up waking up. And it's honestly a gamble a lot of the times. But you know, I had to do something, because by the time I notice and I realize it's a dream, I have to go one of the two paths. So I try and I turn to him, and in a very sad, emotional moment, I asked him, like, what if I told you that you only existed in a dream and that you disappear once someone wakes up? Which, you know, that's a WTF is this question kind of question. Like, imagine someone asking you that in real life. Like, oh, what the heck? Do you know something I don't know? But anyways, I asked him that, and he just gives me this knowing and assuring smile and replies, "It's okay, Kate. Just live in the now. Enjoy the present." And you know what? That kind of effed me up, man. Like, what? Like, what? It's such a movie moment too. Like, it's so dramatic, and it's like, yeah, just live in the now. Enjoy the present. Enjoy, you know, that's what really matters. And I was like, what the heck is happening? So that happened, and surprisingly, the good thing is that I didn't wake up right then. I took the gamble and I got the better result. It was a risk, and you know, it turned out I got the good ending. I got to enjoy more time with my friend and the rest of the friends in class. For the rest of class, we had some fun conversations. I don't remember them anymore. I'm pretty sure my brain's like, yeah, you have fun conversations, and it's like, yeah, okay. Just like how it like built up a whole like background history, backstory for this person that it just made up, and like, oh yeah, you were like great friends for many years when like this person doesn't exist. But yeah, essentially I had a good time until my alarm clock finally did the trick to wake me up. So yeah, that was like a really weird thing, because I didn't recognize this person. I don't know this person, and I feel like, I mean, the best bet for how I constructed this person's appearance is that maybe I saw this person in public before, and my brain's like, yeah, I'm gonna use that face for something. I'm gonna yoink that and put it in a dream, because I don't actually know who this person is, and I just subconsciously recalled their facial features in a dream. Is that weird? Like, do you guys ever like dream and then you like don't recognize someone in the dream? Is that like, is that from some random person you see on TV or in real life or something? I don't know how that works. Anyways, this whole like being in a dream and then like people or whoever are not existing when you wake up, that I feel like, you know, I feel like that's maybe inspired somehow by a Zelda game, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I never actually played it, but I know the general premise of the plot, and if you're not familiar either, in that game, which I'm not entirely sure on the whole like Zelda timeline, by the way. I think there was like a split in the timeline somewhere, and I don't know which games come before the other in terms of timeline and where like things happen. You know, there's time travel. You have like Link, you know, like young Link versus adult Link. Anyway, whatever. Don't know how that works. Someone who actually knows it's probably gonna get mad at me if I like get it wrong. So I'm just gonna gloss over that. But basically, in Link's Awakening, which also I won't get the details right. Something happens and Link wakes up somewhere like on an island or something, and this like owl tells him that he has to wake the windfish or something, I don't know, some entity, and this windfish thingy is dreaming on some mountain somewhere, and you have to collect like some instruments, was it 7 or 8, I don't know, in order to wake it up. And so Link, like in the game, Link goes around to explore dungeons, do stuff, recover all those instruments, and make it to the top of the mountain, and like wakes up the windfish, and does like probably one more big battle or whatever. And when the windfish is awakened, the island and all its inhabitants just kind of disappear, and Link finds himself like on a ship somewhere, like on driftwood or something. He finds himself in the middle of the ocean somewhere. He's not on the island anymore. The island was just a dream, and I feel like that's how my dream was inspired. Like, I didn't play the game, but I've always, you know, known about various Zelda games that I haven't played either. So I feel like maybe subconsciously my brain was like, I need a plot for tonight's dream. Let me go through my little library of brain filing away plots of things, and let me like plagiarize this thing, except in a very mundane sort of setting, so that you don't get too suspicious. But I still realized it was a dream anyway. Yeah, just like I'm gonna kind of F myself up tonight, have a fun time. You know, not all of my dreams are really realistic. There have been times where I have very fantastical dreams, where I go on adventures, or I like solve murder mysteries and things like that. But this one was pretty mundane, but it was very heartfelt, you know? It just felt like a movie. It was so weird. Like, I woke up and I felt so sad. Like, this person doesn't exist. My best friend in the whole wide world, he doesn't exist. It was just in my dream, and like in some way, I don't know like what that whole like message about, like live in the now, I don't know, enjoy the present, whatever it was. That's really weird. I don't know where that came from, but you know how my dreams are. You don't know how my dreams are. I don't talk about them, but you know, sometimes my dreams, my brain and its 2 brain cells just really love to troll me. Anyways, that was just a little story about my dreams, and I don't know. No one asked for this, alright? No one asked for any of this, and I just kind of put it on the internet because I can. It's my channel. But I hope you enjoyed just kind of listening to that while I have a speed paint in the background. Very creative content, totally not low effort or anything. I don't know, I feel like I really enjoy having videos of people drawing and or talking about things in the background when I do work. So I hope like maybe some people out there also like that. And I try not to make it too long either, just like a short little I need to take a break and I want to listen to something sort of video. It's not very exciting. Okay, I realized after I talked about this dream that, like, you know, nothing really happens in the dream. I literally had a friend, and then I say, hey, you don't exist, and they're like, that's okay, and then I wake up. I'll try to get my brain to think of more exciting things to talk about. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. That's all I can really say, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching. And I'll see you another time. If you liked it, give me a good old like, and subscribe. You know, subscribe. I noticed that in my analytics, 80% of my views or watch time or something are not subscribed. Hello, that's not cool. Try to subscribe so I can bother you with more of my boring content. If you're really interested too, you can find me on other social media websites like Instagram and Twitch. Very different kind of interactions and the content that you can find there. Instagram, I'm very much more active on posting content because I don't have to like edit things and make videos on them. So a lot of art that I don't post on YouTube. And then Twitch, you can watch me work on things and then we could talk, and it's a great time to learn things because you can just ask me questions and I'll like tell you what I'm doing. It's chill. See you there. Bye.